Well, hello Capricorn, what's the crack? What's going on? Hope you're very well. My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a love reading, a new love reading for August. But you know, it's a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to get this is when you were meant to see it, you know. And the messages were meant for you. Fluffed that. You're very welcome here, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate it. And you know, if you feel like the reading resonates with you, and you enjoy it and all that good stuff, and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I would appreciate that so much as well. I'm just going to shuffle this deck quickly because I want to start off with this deck to see, excuse me, who's coming towards you. Just going to go a couple more. Okay, so tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Tell us about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Might have been a very slow moving energy. You have walk a mile. You have good fortune. And you have nightlife. That is a random selection of cards. So with walk a mile, this person might be kind of far away from you. I think there's gonna be like a lucky break here in this connection somehow. And you have nightlife. I'm kind of wondering if you're going to meet this person at a party or something. Or if you've got like a date coming up with this person, because this is all, it's like something good is happening. And you have party shoes here and you have nightlife. That's a nice light energy, I like that. Usually the readings recently have been very heavy. So that's a nice light energy. Let's go into the tarot. That's interesting. Okay, tell me about this new person coming towards. Okay, I spoke too soon. Oh, it's a nice light energy. So you have the Ten of Swords here. So this is a new energy. So kind of looking like this person may have ended something recently when you meet them, or maybe they've ended something for you. May have been kind of a crap ending, to be honest, with that Ten of Swords. May not have been a fun ending. You're either going to meet this person when you're like out somewhere, or you're going on a date with them soon. They're like going to ask you out. That's a lot, Spirit. Tell me about this new person. I thought that wanted to come out. You might be dealing with a Libra. Okay, let's see where that goes. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Oh, that's nice. You could definitely be dealing with a Libra. Because, you know, King of Cups is Libra energy. He's also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. He's also water. This person's a sweetheart. You know, they might even work in like, they don't have to, but they might, you know, the King of Cups is usually such a caring person. Like they might work for a charity, or they might work in healthcare or something like that, or this, you know, I don't know, like the care industry. They're a very healing energy, okay? Because also you might think that, I don't know, maybe you think you're dealing with an Aries or something, but you might not know that this person has like a Pisces rising or Cancer moon or something, or like Libra in their chart somewhere. The King of Cups is someone really, really sweet, like really trustworthy, someone that you can really have faith in, someone who's going to support you. They have a lot of love to give. Very sweet. Maybe a little repressed. Like, you know, it's not someone... It's a nice energy though, because they're not, you know, they're not super reactionary. Like, they're in touch with their emotions, but they're not ruled by their emotions. You know, they're not like, they don't freak out at the littlest thing that you do. You know, the King of Cups is all about self-mastery, and it's a very healing energy. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Sorry if that was super loud. You have the World and this 2. I'm just going to take those 2, okay? You have the World and you have the 2 of Pentacles here. So you take this as it resonates, okay? But I know some Capricorns are currently dealing with someone that's in another connection. So this could very well be this person deciding to end something to be with you. However, it could also be someone totally new that you meet who has recently, you know, and I say recently, I don't know, could be as much as a year ago, right? Recently decided to end a relationship with someone else. Okay? And it maybe didn't end that well, you know. Let's get a couple more. You know, I just see you dating. And I think I did a reading for you not that long ago about that, right? I think it was the title, if I remember. That, yeah, you're going to be dating. Like, so if you're single now, maybe have a look in that wardrobe, right? Check you got some glad rags. Check your shoes still fit, you know? This kind of thing. Check your makeup's still good. And I'm including the guys as well in that, okay. So I'm not going to take those because I feel like I was yammering. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Oh, they're coming in kind of fast, Cap. You have the Knight of Swords here. It's like once they've made the decision to end this past thing, they come in very fast. Or to end their current thing, they come in very fast. Or like I said, you know, they ended something and then you meet them. But I feel like when you meet them, they're just gonna like make a beeline for you, basically. It's something about timing. It's something about something's changing. Like there's some sort of good luck happening here for you, which is good. Obviously. Clarify this Ten of Swords, please. Let me just get myself together a bit here. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Okay, that's a lot. Clarify the Ten of Swords, right. You have the Five of Pentacles. So, the ending to being out in the cold for this person. Alright, I think this person, either when you met them or before you met them, was in some kind of relationship where it was very lonely. They felt very out in the cold. They felt like they didn't belong with the person. You know, not a lot of love there. Okay. So there's like healing. They've been, you know, when you meet them, they've been doing a lot of healing from this connection. Or, you know, like I said, if you're dealing with someone that's in a third party, when they come into you, just be prepared that they might need a little bit of healing, okay? You know, they might just need you to be like understanding and kind to them. Not that you wouldn't be anyway, right? But maybe you would get a little impatient, like, oh, why don't you open up to me or share your feelings? Or like, oh, you're so like, it's like you're scared of me or something, right? and they might want to take it slow, but I think they've been dealing with this type of energy, this Queen of Swords. Like, I think they've been dealing with someone kind of cold. It's very different to your energy, because you're showing up as this Empress, right? Like someone, you know, really compassionate, really solid, really like calm energy. And it's, I think they've, you know, you're very nurturing, and I think they've been dealing with this Queen of Swords energy, like very controlling, very manipulative, very shrill, even for a man. Like, you know, they freak out a lot, or there's always chaos, there's always some kind of drama, you know, and there's like withholding of love, which is something the King of Cups really is not. It's not good for a King of Cups to be around someone that withholds love. Clarify the Justice card, please. So yeah, they might just need a little bit of healing, okay? Patience, basically. Clarify the Justice card. Yeah. It's a decision. This person's been making a huge, huge decision. Whatever they are ending, or whatever they did end, it was a massive decision. Like, it took them a really long time to make the decision. Clarify the King of Cups, please. I'm not sure that's meant to be with the King of Cups. Let me reshuffle. Clarify the King of Cups. See, it's possible this, with that Four of Cups, it's possible this is someone, at least for some of you, that you met and they were in a connection and you kind of made your feelings known, or maybe you gave them your number or something, but maybe you didn't know they were in a connection at the time, right? Maybe you found out later. But they were in this, like, they were in another connection, basically, but it was a horrible connection, I feel strongly. Because no one's going to really shop around when they're in a happy connection, right? You would think. You would hope. So I think it's been a tough decision for this person to make, because I think they're a good person, you know, King of Cups energy, they're really sweet. Clarify this King of Cups, please. Oh my gosh. So you have the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So nice combination. They're a little repressed, alright? You have the Moon at the bottom of the deck. Could definitely be a Pisces, but I think you're dealing, sorry Capricorn, I think you're dealing with someone here. I think it's interesting that my throat went just as I started talking about this. Like, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with water in their chart. Or you could be dealing with water with air in their chart predominantly. Or a Virgo. Like Virgo with water in their, water in their chart. But they try to come across as like, or they maybe come across as like, they're very logical. They want to be logical. You know, it's not someone, they're very balanced with their emotions and their head and their, you know, logic, right? They don't just run off and do crazy things. They think about it first. You know, King of Swords is it's always very Virgo energy to me. It's like, you know, they make a list. Let's make a pros and a cons. Let's think about this. Let's take our time. Let's not rush into anything. Like, they may not have been happy where they were, but you know, it's like, is it going to be any better if I just, you know, I don't want to jump from the frying pan into the fire kind of thing. So that's the kind of mix of energies that you've got here. But I do feel this King of Swords is almost predominant. You know, it's almost someone that, like, their emotions get a little repressed. Or they have until this point. Okay? But they have a lot of emotions is the thing. Clarify this World card, please. Yeah, you have the World card with the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. This is someone who's usually very closed off emotionally. And I think they may have learned that. They may be in some kind of connection, because I'm just seeing that you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles have just come out for me. So I'm just wondering if it's like this person's kind of been in a connection where it was a kind of, it was it was based on money, right? It was based on like, okay, so I'm supposed to get married and I'm supposed to have, you know, buy a house and like, you know, be with someone, right? That's what you're supposed to do in life. And it doesn't really matter who it is. Like, you don't really have to be that happy with whoever you're with. It's just a money thing, you know, or they got sucked into some kind of money-based relationship. And I feel like it kind of, that's just how they lived. Like, it was just, maybe they grew up in a very traditional family or something where it was like, you know, it doesn't really matter what you feel. Just repress that. You have a duty to do, right? Which is pretty common, right? You know, but I feel like, see, there's some kind of ending coming, because the Six of Cups is like an expression of emotion, right? And especially that Six of Cups, it can be childhood. Literally, just as I'm talking about that, I wonder if this is something that they learned in childhood, particularly if it's a man. Because, you know, a lot of men have to go through that, like, oh, boys don't cry, you know, be a man, repress your feelings until you know, go crazy and start murdering people in a department store, you know, or a shopping mall. Yeah, that's healthy, just do that. So I feel like there's some, you know, there's like repressed emotions here that I feel like they learned how to do that in childhood and it's coming out now. They're learning how to stop doing that. Okay, this person's definitely, there's a Queen of Swords energy hanging around here. And I feel like they had to make a decision about this person. Okay, it's possibly because they're with this Queen of Swords, you know, male or female, that they've kind of developed this like repression of emotions, right? Like even more so. But I feel like they're involved with some person that's like kind of cold, and there's not a lot of love, and like I said, they're maybe a bit crazy. You know, like there's like, I don't know. Queen of Swords can be a harsh energy, like kind of bitchy. And yeah, you have this Knight of Swords with the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're going to get an offer very quickly from this person. It's like, for those of you, you know, I feel like there's two things here. Some of you have maybe not met this person yet. And like I said, I think you might meet this person at like a party or something, or like in a bar, or some kind of night event. It doesn't have to be a bar, like an opera or whatever it is you do in the evenings, right? Charity benefit, I don't know, they always have those in TV shows, right? Or something like that, like dinner party. You might meet this person very quickly and it's like they're going to make you this offer very quickly. But you should know that they've recently, or you know, maybe a year ago, they got out of something kind of harsh. So it might take them a little bit of time to open up. And you have this Page of Pentacles here, so they may be a little shy. They may not have dated anyone for a while, right? I can also see this being like someone that's currently involved with someone, and it's a harsh connection, and basically they're making the decision to end it. Okay. And then once they've made this decision to end it, they're going to come in very fast and ask you out on a date. This Page of Pentacles, but you should know they might be younger than you as well. They're a little shy about making you this offer because I think maybe they're not so sure you want it. I think their self-confidence has you know, taken a hit with this Queen of Swords person. I think maybe you're dealing with someone that's not used to doing something so extravagant, right? And I do see, I think you'll have to be patient. Not that you wouldn't, right? But, you know, just be patient with them if it takes them a bit of time to open up or whatever. But they're making this decision to come towards you, okay? Yeah. Is there anything we need to... Let's just clarify. Yeah. For a lot of you, this person's involved with something very unpleasant. It's like some kind of emotional manipulation. It could even be like a narcissist or something like that. It doesn't have to be love. For some of you, it could be family that, you know, they have this tie to, but they're choosing to walk away from it, basically. Really not good for a King of Cups to be with this type of energy, you know. This could also be like for those of you who, you know, this person's like someone you've yet to meet. They're getting out of this Five of Swords energy in their head, you know, this kind of being stuck in the past, like this bad relationship that they experienced, you know. Tell me a little bit more about this Page of Pentacles. That was a mess. Tell me a little bit. Okay. They could definitely be an earth sign as well. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Specifically Virgo or Capricorn. But it's kind of a slow... I feel like it's taken this person a long time to come forward for some of you. Because they're showing up here as Three Kings. This person's very impressive, whoever they are. They're a very nice balance. I think at the moment they may be, or recently, they may have been a bit much in this King of Swords energy, but I feel like that's because they were dealing with this Queen of Swords, whoever that was. But they're showing up here as like Three Kings, you know. So King of Pentacles, they're very responsible. This is someone, they like a routine, possibly, you know. Probably got a lot of money, or like they're very good with their money anyway. They probably have a lot of people relying on them. You know, the King of Pentacles is usually some kind of boss energy. They may have taken a really long time, like for some of you who already know this person, to come in and make you this offer. Okay, because the King of Pentacles is so slow. Like you know, the kings don't move that fast, right? But the King of Pentacles is so slow. But it's a very, very stable offer. I do think they're going to be, it's like I see two things here. Like they're very excited about this offer with you, but at the same time they're a little guarded, okay, because of what they've been through. So yeah, but definitely expect an offer coming in once they've made this decision, okay? Let's get some zodiac signs for this person. Who's this new person coming towards Capricorn? Pisces. Could be a Pisces or someone with Pisces in their chart. Leo. They might have some Leo in their chart somewhere. Or you might have Leo in your chart. There seems to be a weird connection with Pisces and Leo and Virgo going on at the moment. And give me one more. Who's this person coming towards Capricorn? Please. Could be a Libra. Let's get one more. Who's this person coming towards Capricorn? Scorpio. So they might have a very intense energy, or you know what? They might have been dealing with a Scorpio as well at some point. And remember as well, this may not be like, maybe you only know their birthday, right? So if their sun sign hasn't shown up here, don't be discouraged, because a lot of people resonate more with their, like your rising sign is kind of how people see you, right? Like their first impressions of you. And also it's a love reading, so they might show up as their Venus sign here. Let's get some. I think they've been dealing with someone where there was a lot of, like, this person had a kind of a negative attitude, and I feel like there was a lot of arguments. So I feel like their back is kind of up in general. Do you know what I mean? It's always like they're expecting a fight. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm going to get some messages from this person. Sorry, Cappies, my camera cut out. Wow. Yeah, this card was randomly facing the wrong way up when I was shuffling. So you have the Hermit, so it could be a Virgo. It's just me and you, nothing else matters. And they don't, you know, if this is someone that's in another connection, they don't care anymore. Like, they just don't care. Like, they just want to be with you. And also, for some of you that, you know, I feel like for a lot of you, you already know who I'm talking about. You've already met this person. And if you don't, if you're one of the people that doesn't, when you meet this person, they're going to be single. okay, because they'll have just gotten out of this breakup, or you know, not that long ago. But the thing is, they're ready to start dating again. They've been doing a lot of healing from it, okay? Like I said, for those of you that this person's in another connection and they're ending it to be with you, they might need a little bit of time healing, okay? Let's get some messages from this person for Capricorn. What would this person say to Capricorn, please? Oh, the Lovers. You know what? I don't even think I've seen this card in this deck yet. My soul craves yours. I cannot imagine my life without you. God, that's really sweet. Excuse me, Capricorn. So they could be, you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Taurus, or a Libra. It doesn't have to be, obviously. I'm just naming the signs for the Lovers, but this is soulmate energy. Like, their soul longs to be with you. You know, if you're dealing with someone in another connection, I think they are deeply, deeply unhappy where they are. Because not only is this person that they're with kind of cruel, they're in love with you. So like being away from you is awful. God, Page of Pentacles, I love every inch of you. You're perfect in my eyes. They adore you. Person absolutely adores you. Patience and understanding keeps us in harmony. The Temperance card. So I think you've been very patient with this person. Okay. So, apologies for my throat. I feel like these are meant to be read together, okay? And you'll see why in a minute. So you have patience and understanding keeps us in harmony. Temperance. You have the Six of Swords. I'm leaving grudges behind and focusing on the future. And you have the Emperor. Don't worry, love. I've got it all under control. So basically, there's a message from this person like, look, please be patient with me. I've got this under control. Like, you may think I don't have this under control, but I've got it under control. The Six of Swords, they're literally telling you that they're leaving something behind and focusing on the future with you. Okay? So just, you know, keep the faith. That's a pretty pungent, that's not the right word, strong message. And you have the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, so there's definitely communication coming in. It may come in a little fast. You might meet this person a little out of the blue, like I said. I'm gonna get some characteristics about this person. Alright, tell me about this person coming towards Capricorn, please. Tell me about this person coming towards Capricorn. I don't really know which one that was. Tell me about this person coming towards Capricorn. Okay. You have devotion and Akita. This person's going to be devoted to you. It may have taken you guys a while to get here because I think they're slow. I think it's taken this person a really long time to make a decision, but you know, they were with someone. And I think they're a good person, you know, so they just didn't want to hurt anyone, right? They wanted to do the right thing. But something's going to come to a head here. You know, I feel like this person is basically going to stop denying their emotions. Because it's such a strong pull with the Lovers. Like, my soul craves yours. This person is devoted to you. Tell me about this person coming towards Capricorn. And you know what, if that doesn't sound like your person, like someone who's devoted to you and like, you know, like a really kind person, this is not your reading, okay? Sorry. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. You have energetic, Jack Russell. You have happy, Beacon Freeze. You have gentle, a Saint Bernard. They may also be kind of big, I don't know, with a Saint Bernard, like a gentle giant. Let's get a couple more. Tell me about this new person coming towards Capricorn. Oh, they're a lovely energy. You have happy and you have merry, a beagle. They're a really happy, loving energy. And you have sweet. Oh, I love that card. Look, King Charles Spaniel. Look at that little dog. I don't know why they've got him dressed up. Not really a fan of that, but I suppose it's not too much. Probably had it off his head in 2 seconds anyway. Yeah, they're really sweet energy. This person's really lovely. Really, really lovely, but I think they're ready for an adventure. So I hope this was a useful reading, Capricorn. Many thanks for watching. If it was useful and you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it a lot. And many blessings, Capricorn. Love and light.